people may not be as patient and, you know, don't want to do it. And if you can scheme yourself enough to get in positions where you don't need to be as tight in, you know, contested catches as much, I mean, you're fine. All right. I don't think I can lose another game and get into the playoffs, so we got to win these next 4. I don't know if we're doing all that tonight, but we'll see. All right, let's go.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work.
I mean, I'm speaking for my life too. Like, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a full-time worker. I mean, yeah, I'm an employee. I do content creation on the side, but like, you know, I got a certain amount of time in the day. I can't invest the amount of hours that I want to be able to play games and whatnot to become great at the catch meter. But I'm trying to get good enough to be able to, you know, make it a difference.
He's at the 40, and they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
I love this type of play because
if I had all the if I was full-time content creating, I mean, yeah, I'd have no problem doing this with the meter.
With his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Got room to work. Fights off a defender. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to...
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm also on YouTube and TikTok. Appreciate the support. If you want to drop follows there. But, yeah, it's been good talking to you, man. Good luck in your next 2 games as well.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Ooh, not me. Snap the ball. Okay.
So they were getting up
Can't
against
snap
the
the ball.
play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
They would not let me catch.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Might be changing the route. On the ground with the counter. Finding some room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
All right, good start.
Michigan. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line.
All right, Mr. King. Your athletic ability is annoying.
Behind the line. It's Owens.
this offense because you don't have to throw
What?
it far
They're running that.
downfield.
Is that
Just get the
Trips
ball
tight
in
end?
his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage.
I don't
But
think
look
there
what
was.
he was able to do after the
Okay, no, it was a
catch.
tight
Gets an
split. Okay.
explosive play for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
Making
He
a bubble.
showed
That's
off
fine.
a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing Reed. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right down the field. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I'm on little. Stay on top. Stay on top is what people teach in football, and I'm on top and can't make play. All right.
And that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice group.
And that ball's free.
Oh, good hit. And recover. Let's go. Nice defensive play. Heck yeah.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football,
Nasty.
you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
I'm going to quit just because off one turnover, bro. I mean, go ahead if you really feel like you got it.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
That's not work. Oh, am I good enough? I'm not sure.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Work back to it. That's not how comebacks are.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Marshall. And finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. That tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Didn't get anything off that turnover I forced, but gotta stop.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We we've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Reed. And the physical play there.
What's the point of playing underneath if we're not going to go? That should be a pick.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that
Could be a
incompletion.
pick, but this isn't.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Yeah.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Right call into that defense.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Kind of wish my safety would have stayed inside.
Safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, we're just going to have to do a better job this time
Trust it.
around
Stay
erasing the
tight
mental
and trust it.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood.
Oh, I missed the freaking wide open running back.
The ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Underwood. pick up there. They'll move the chain.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Trying to move them on the count.
Oh, man.
Pushes ahead for one. It's second and
That was so open, and I'm not
And
making the
what's closest guy
play.
to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together.
That's
They got to
perfectly
get those
blocked.
guys
That's
and
not
get some
anything good
movement.
blocking.
They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
dropping back. It's Underwood. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Underwood. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Play action with Underwood. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground with the counter.
Dang
Stopped in
it.
the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Underwood.
Why did we really just get beat?
He will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Oh, man. That's... Got two guards in the center, and we can't...
They get the timeout
beat one
called
guy.
here, and probably just enough
I know it's
time
about to be a
for one
crazy
more snap
kick, but-
to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Did I mess with my... No, I didn't. Okay.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here's Reed to throw. He's going to let.
Why is that being open? No, it's not. Good. Shouldn't be. Get off my, get way out of my way.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
I said it shouldn't have been like it.
That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback race, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off.
Wow, that was a weird
perfect spiral and cut the wind, and
animation situation, but
goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield.
let's go. I needed it.
Running into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Reed fires to the middle. And the
Where are you going, safety? There's nobody.
on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
There's nobody. Why are you
Man, this
leaving
whole
the
crowd
hatch?
has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense.
Oh my
I mean, they
goodness,
just
man.
haven't put
Sometimes
drives together. They haven't been explosive, and another incompletion.
doesn't
and the
make
clock is
sense
ticking. It's running down.
sometimes.
They've got to find a way to create some big plays.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in
Whatever,
inside the
man.
35.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third
Wow.
play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the
I have no
defense is
words.
expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job of reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Unreal.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Fires to the big fella. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 1st down here for the offense.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing Reed. Looking for the score.
That shouldn't be open, but whatever.
The offense cashing it in on that drive. The big tight end
When I realized I played press, and if I didn't play press, that's
Tight
okay.
ends have evolved so much in football.
Yeah,
These
score.
guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to and to make big plays for you.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the left side.
I'm still underneath that.
They'll stop him at the 27.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way.
We have
Nice
the
job by the tight end
numbers,
finding that
but
hole in the
this
zone.
game is just not.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of
Seeing
handing
that.
it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. They've got the screen set up.
Get out of my way, you big SOB.
Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Dang it. That was a good-looking play if we get the block that we wanted.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down.
This is a good call.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout.
Yeah,
They still
yes,
have
I
a couple of
did.
timeouts to work with in this final quarter. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Underwood. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they
Got a big
finally
tight end.
stop, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he's in.
Huge.
Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Big
Needed
Blue
it.
with the response.
And that is a a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And here's the return. And the returner could
Let's
find no daylight. He goes
back
down.
up our corners a little bit. We'll go to 12 and we'll go to 7. Yeah.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Reed. He's going to take a shot. And
Thank you.
big play.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
I'm
It
quit
doesn't
now.
get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not...
Oh, he's got some space.
Let's go.
The 20. Inside the
Bang.
and he scores.
All right. We've played, I don't know how many games we've played tonight, but I think we've played 8. Yeah, because I think they started the season tonight. Yeah, we are 6-2. You know, you live and learn from some of the mistakes, and we're gonna end on that one tonight. Hopefully I can get through. Next live I plan on going on is tomorrow night. Get at least to the playoffs and see how we're feeling from there. Appreciate the conversations tonight and tuning in. We are trying to get to natty number 4. I feel like I got to win out at this point in time with 2 losses, but we shall see. As always, appreciate you guys, man. Tune in next time.